Hello everyone. Welcome to the online classes organized by KVS Regional Office, Jabalpur. Today we are going to deal with the writing skills under which the notice writing is the topic. I am JIGYASA GUBRELE, TGT English from Kendriya Vidyalaya number 3, SAGAR. So let's begin with the topic. Today we will learn how to write a notice. See children, in this picture you can see a notice board. You have seen this kind of notice board somewhere? Yes, in your schools you have seen this kind of notice boards. When you want to look for the house meetings, for any competitions or for any information which you want, you go to the notice board. One more picture of a notice board. See, a child is looking for some information. Some news is there, articles are there, cartoons are there, drawings made by children. Many things are there on the notice board. Let's learn actually what a notice is. See here children, Rahul is your close friend. Whenever he faces a problem, he helps him as a true friend. But one day, see what happened. Rahul is in a problem. Now he is in trouble. Why? Because he has lost his pencil box. Now the friends are worried. What happened, Rahul? Why are you so sad? Rahul told them, I lost my pencil box and it's my favorite. I don't know where and how to look for it. So the friends decided, let's inform our friends about it. I'm sure we can come up with some idea to search. Great, I'll let everyone know. So they ran to their friends. Now everyone is talking about the lost pencil box. Let's help him find his pencil box. I think he left it in the computer lab. One of the girls said. The other said, oh, how did he lose his pencil box? Let's search in the library. No, I think we may find it in the playground. Everybody had his own idea. One of the friends suggested, I think we should spread this news in the school. All agreed at this topic. All said, okay, we must spread this news in the school. Now they wanted to inform all the students in the school. But there was one question. How they are going to spread a news to all the students in the school? One of the boys suggested, let's ask ma'am about it. She will help us out. The others also agreed with him and they said, okay, let's go to a teacher. And here everybody is there with the teacher. All the friends are there. Good morning, ma'am. Rahul has lost his pencil box. We thought of informing everyone in school about it. But we didn't know how to do it. Can you help us out? So 3 questions were there in the mind of the children. Now let's see what the teacher suggests them. Well, the teacher said, in that case we can put up a notice. Now everybody wanted to know what's a notice. You all also want to know what's a notice? The 6th class students, they must be beginning with the notice this year itself. So let's see what a notice is. A notice is a small piece of information in written or printed form for passing to a larger gathering. Once again, let's see what a notice is. A notice is written to give information to a larger number of people together by putting up the information on the notice board. It is usually meant to display information about an event or program. It can also be used to locate lost property. Now let's see what are the notices used for. Why do we need a notice? We need a notice for notification, for any announcement, for intimation, for information, to spread some news or to communicate anything. Now, where do we find the notices? We saw a school notice board in the beginning, and we saw that a school notice board is a very important area where we go for to find various information and to know about many things. Children, you would also find a notice in a newspaper, in a bit notice, in the pamphlets also. Pamphlets are the piece of paper having information about any classes or about any fair or anything. This is also a kind of notice. Now, what are the things which are necessary for us? What are the necessary things for us to remember while writing a notice? First thing, write the notice in 3rd person. Avoid the 1st person like I, me, we. Don't write like this. Mention date and name, designation of the issuing authority. We must include all important details such as time, place and date of the event. We must put the word notice in block and bold letters at the top center. Writing the notice in a box is very important, and we have to adhere strictly to the word limit as given in the question paper. From this year, the 6th class students will get the notice in their examination also. The 7th class students know how to write a notice. Now, what can be the topics of notice writing? Let's see. A notice can be written to give the information about a competition. It could also inform us about an excursion or a trip. A lost and a found notice can be written. Any property is lost. Like we just now found that Rahul had lost his pencil box and he will be writing a notice. We will find out how we will write a notice. If there is any inauguration ceremony to take place, you can write a notice. For an exhibition, for a blood donation camp to be held, or any such type of event or information to be issued in public interest, we write notices. Now we'll come to the main thing which you have to learn from the point of view of the examination. First of all, we'll see some example of the notices in the newspaper, children. or in a pamphlet style also. This is a pamphlet from SGT University where they are giving a admission notice. You can see various information regarding the admission notice are given there on this pamphlet. This is a kind of notice, and here you can see a notice inviting tender. This kind of notice also you can see in the newspaper. Have you seen them? If not, open the newspaper after watching the video today and you'll surely find this. Now the main thing, that is how to write a notice. What are the important things that a notice should have? First of all, a catchy, the name of the institution. Yes, name of the establishment issuing the notice should be written here. Like the name of the Vidyalaya, Kendriya Vidyalaya, or the institution which is issuing the notice. Here you will write the date on the left hand side. Here you will write the word notice, which should be written in capital letters. Here a catchy heading is to be written which attracts the people to see the notice. And in short, the person knows what is the notice about. Next you will find the content. The most important thing is the content, where all the information will be given about the lost notice or a found thing or any competition. Next coming here you will write the name in block letters of the person who is writing the notice. And here is the designation. Like name, you can write Ravi, or designation means he is a student of class 6 or he is the monitor of class 6. And here it's the content. Once again, see all the things, very important things here. First of all, this space you will use for writing at the beginning the name of the establishment issuing the notice. Next you will write the date. Then write the word notice here in capitals. And here you have the subject with a catchy heading. Next the content. And here the name and the designation. Let's move further. So in the last slide we learned that there are 7 main things which we must remember while writing a notice. First is the name of the institution. Second is the date. Third is the word notice to be written. Fourth one is some catchy heading. Fifth one is the content. Sixth is the name of the person who's writing the notice, and the 7th is the designation. Now let's see what's to be written in the content. The content part. 3 questions words are given here: what, when and where. The content of your notice must answer these 3 questions. What is going to happen, when it is going to happen, the time, and where it is going to happen, the place. These 3 things must be very clear in the notice. Let's practice with the help of some examples. Yes, these kind of questions you will get in your examination. You are Ajay of 6th A, Kendriya Vidyalaya, Jabalpur. You have lost your lunch bag in the school during the lunch break. Draft a notice giving all the details of your lunch bag and not more than 50 words. So a word limit of 50 words is there always. Let's see how we'll write the notice. Yes, so what did we write first? At first, the name of the institution, Kendra Vidyalaya, Jabalpur. Yes, there comes the date, and then the word notice. Yes, a catchy heading which shows that the lunch bag is lost. Yes, children, you saw here all this, how we will begin the writing the notice. All the students are hereby informed that a blue color lunch bag has been lost in the school playground during lunch break. The bag contains one blue color Tupperware tiffin box and a green color water bottle in it. Whoever finds the bag is requested to return it to the undersigned. And who is the undersigned? Here the signature, Ajay, and he's from 6th A. You see, all the points have their marks also. Like, you should never forget to write you must always write all the 7 things which are told to you. The heading, now let us come to the next notice, that is a notice for something found. We just now practiced the notice for lost. Now let's see a notice for found. You are Priya of 7th C, Kendra Vidyalaya, IIT Chennai. You have found a lunch bag in the school playground. Earlier it was lost, now you have found a lunch bag. Write a notice not exceeding 50 words. Let's see how it is written. Yes, here it is. Kendra Vidyalaya, IIT Chennai, 21st May 2020, the word notice. And here you can write a catchy heading, found, 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 with the exclamation mark. So everyone gets attracted. What's found? Let's see. All the students are informed that a lunch bag has been found in the playground. The owner may claim it from Mr. Jagannath, WET, after providing correct identification. What did you observe here? We didn't give the identification of the thing found. You just gave the information that a lunch bag has been found and the owner may claim it from Mr. Jagannath, WET, after providing correct identification. And the signature is very important, Priya from 7th C. Let's see some more examples, children. Prepare a notice as the student's editor of the school magazine, inviting students to write articles for the magazine SAGAR. This, every year you give the articles for the school magazine and you really found notice on the notice board of your school. And the notice is given by announcement also in the morning assembly, and then you look for the more details in the notice. Let's see how it is given. If this name of the school is not given in the question, children, you can write the name of the school or the institution by your own. Here in the question you saw that no name of the school is given. So here you have put Bal Bharati Public School notice, and the date is here, and a catchy heading, talent hunt. And then the content, all aspiring writers and poets are hereby invited to write original, interesting articles, poems, stories, jokes, etc. for the school magazine Sagarika and hand them over to the undersigned latest by 7th February 2020. The articles must be written in neat handwriting only on one side of white sheets in black ink. And signature is, again you found that the name of the student was not given there. The editor was not there. So we write the name Himanshi and the designation student editor. First thing, in the going to the content, children, what we saw that we are telling about what? That a school magazine, what is to be done? Articles are being invited for the school magazine. What has to be done? Hand them over up when? Latest by 7th February. And to whom and how? A neat handwriting only on one side of white sheets in black ink. How it has to be done. This all information is given in the notice. One more example is there for you. Yes. A painting competition is to be organized in the school on the occasion of Children's Day. Students of class 6th to 8th can participate in it. As the arts teacher of Ganga Public School, prepare a notice informing students about the same, giving the relevant details. One thing is seen here. You can see the name of the institution, that is the Ganga Public School, which you write here. Then the word notice, then the date, then what is to be held? A painting competition. Here you have written painting competition. Let's come to the content where we have to see what, when and where. So three things are given. What? A painting competition. When? 13th November 2020 at 9 a.m. to 12 noon. And where? In the school playground. Three questions you have: what, when and where. You have answered. And then the students have to bring the necessary details are given there. They have to bring their own art materials. The topic will be given on the spot. Attractive prizes will be given to the winners. And for more information, contact the undersigned. And undersigned, the name was not there, but we have given the name Veena Puri, who's an art teacher. So it's not very difficult to draft a notice. You have to just see that you complete the notice by keeping in mind all the 7 points. One more example. You are Raman or Rama, the head boy or girl of Aurobindo School, Dehradun. Your school is organizing a tour to Rajasthan. This notice is for any tour. Write out a notice inviting students who want to join the tour. Put the notice in a box. This is very necessary that you must put the notice in a box. Let's see how it's written. See how beautifully every detail is given here. First of all, the school, Aurobindo School, Dehradun. Word notice. The date is given here. One thing is left out here, children, which was the very main thing, and that is a catchy heading. A catchy heading must have been written here. Going to the content, all the 3 things are to be written. All the students will be pleased to know that a school is organizing a 5-day tour of Rajasthan as per details given below. Classes 6th to 9th. Date of departure 22nd July. Date of arrival 26 July. Those who are interested may deposit rupees 3,000 per head. The cost is inclusive of sightseeing, boarding and lodging at a 3-star hotel. Please do so by 12th July. And who's writing it? Rama, and she is the head girl. Okay children, let's once again recapitulate what we have to do while we have to write a notice. So first thing, name of the institution, that is very important. Then date, the word notice, appropriate heading, the purpose of the notice, important details to be included in the content part. We must not use I, you and we. Signature of the person writing the notice is very important. And then at the last, designation and the class of the person who is writing the notice. And last but not the least is the very important point that you have to put the notice in a box. So these were the points to remember when we write a notice. So at the end, I would like to give you some questions for practice as home assignment. You are at home and you will be doing your assignments. You will love to do these questions and attempt these questions after the learning how to write a notice. The 6th and 7th both class students can do these. This one is for the lost keychain. And the next one is, you are Devi Dinesh from class 6A of Kendra Vidyalaya CLRI, Chennai. You have found a costly pen in the school playground and you have to draft a notice. Thank you children. That's the end of